All right, so we got something else new to add to this. We're going to work with some different types. Just going to be a little different in the results. Answer for it. Everything they got an answer. Approach is not correct. All right, so this actually means or there is no solution. And we're going to get more detail on that in just a second. But if I solve this, my first step would be to move the variable. I don't have anything to distribute. I don't have any like terms. Well, they're both 4x, so when I go to move, if I subtract 4x from the side and do the same thing to the other side, it cancels it out actually on both. Equals. Either way, does 3 equal 7? No. Or either. Equals to a different number, that's where we get no solution. Okay? So, down that sheet, you got this on there. We've got 3 different types of solutions. All right, so to start with, first one is one solution. This is what you did in 7th grade. That's what you did in 6th grade. There is one number that will work to make the whole equation true. If I were to solve this one, I'd add 4x. So it cancels there. I got 12 equals 8x minus, or plus 20. I subtract 20 from each side. That gives me a negative 8 equals 8x. I divide by 8. I get x equals negative 1. So that's one solution. That's everything we've been doing. There is an answer. So in the middle here, the next one is no solution. When we got no solution, that's like the one I just had y'all try. There is not a number that will make the equation true. If I subtract 3x from each side, my 3x's are canceling out. I got negative 3 equals positive 6. That is going to be a no solution. Not true. The last type, this sheet calls all real numbers. Sometimes you'll see it as all real numbers. More often, you'll see it as infinite solutions. Solutions, any number works. So down here, if I move the negative 2x by adding 2x, it still cancels out my variables, but this time I got 7 equals 7. That's true. 7 does equal 7. So when that happens, that's when it's infinite solutions. Okay, everybody kind of follow at least a little bit so far? All right, so down at the bottom of that sheet on the front side, we're going to fill in those little spaces. When we have one solution, there is one answer. Obvious based on the name. One solution, one answer. What you're going to get when you solve it, when you work it out, you're going to get x equals a number or a number equals x or whatever the variable is. It doesn't have to be x. But that variable is a number. All right, they got the same, or they got different coefficients. What's the coefficient? What's the coefficient mean? It's the number in front of the variable. Yeah, coefficient's the number in front of the variable. So if you have different numbers in front of the variables, you're going to have one solution. You could have either different or the same constants. So the constant is a number without a variable. The coefficient is the number with the variable. So for one solution, we could have like 2x plus 5 equals, I don't know, 3x minus 7. Something like that. You see, I've got different coefficients. I've got a 2x. I got a 3x. That's the one solution. For no solution, there is no answer. 0 is a solution. So if you get x equals 0, that's one solution. Those are not the same thing. With a no solution problem, you get a number equal to a different number if you solve all the way. So we have to start with. What no solution has is they have the same coefficients with different constants. So if I got 2x plus 5, I'm going to have like 2x minus 3 or something like that. Where you can see my constants are different. I got 5 and negative 3 for my constants, but my coefficients are the same. a 2x and a 2x. Sign, a positive and negative 2 are not the same. That makes them different. Then all real numbers or infinite solutions have infinite answers. Any number you pick would work. It could be a fraction, it could be a decimal, it could be positive, it could be negative. Any number you can think of. If you solve that, your variables, but you end up with a same number. And what you have there is the same coefficient and the same constant. Examples I put at the bottom there. Distribute, you need to combine like terms. If it's no solution or infinite solution, you should be able to stop at the part I wrote in red and be able to tell from there without having to keep going. Any questions on any of that? Everybody got those down? All right. Flip your sheet over then to the other side. All right, so I'm going to do a couple of these. Y'all just follow along. Number one here. On the left side, what is my coefficient? Negative. -5. With the coefficient, you use the number in front. Well, so my coefficient 5. What's my coefficient on the right side? -5 also. So if I have, means it's either no solution or infinite solution. All right, what about my constants? What's my constant on the left side? 13. What's my constant on the right side? 13. If I have the same coefficients and the same constants, that is going to be infinite solutions. All right, I'm just going to put an IS for that. All right, any questions on that? All right, so then if we look at some extra steps I have to do. I've got parentheses. That means I have to distribute first. So 7 times 2x is 14x. 7 times a -1 is a -7. On the other side, I got some like terms. I can combine the 1 and the -8. So I still have a 14x. I got 1 -8. The signs are different. And use the sign of the bigger number. So that's a -7. My coefficients, what are my coefficients on each side? 14 on both of them. So they're the same. What are my constants on both sides? -7. Signs are important for this. Everything is the same. That's another one where we're going to get infinite solutions. When you have a fraction to distribute, we got 1/4 to distribute. You multiply by the numerator, so multiply by the top number. divide by the denominator. My top number is 1, so multiplying by 1 doesn't really matter. And we're dividing by 4. So 8x divided by 4 makes 2x plus 4 divided by 4 makes 1. On the right side, I got 2x minus 4. What are my coefficients? I got 2 on both sides. So that means it's either infinite solution or no solution. My constants, though, I got a 1 and I got a minus 4. So if I have the same coefficients with different constants, that is no solution. Okay? Y'all try those other 3, 3, 5, and 6. Has one solution. Need to find. Number 3. How many solutions we got on number 3? Cam? Ashley? So number 3 here, if I distribute, I've got 13 plus 2x minus 12 equals 4x minus 7. We should combine like terms. So 2x, 13 minus 12 is a plus 1. 4x minus 7. Right there, I have different coefficients. I got a 2x and a 4x. If the coefficients are different, it's going to be one solution. I'm just writing 1s for now. All right, number 5 down there. So when we distribute, we're multiplying by half, or like I said, you multiply by the numerator, you divide by the denominator. So half times 6x is 3x. Half times 8 is 4. On the right side, we combine like terms. I got 2x plus an x. That's 3x. And then I got plus 4. Everything's the same on each side. I got the same coefficients, 3x on each side. And I got the same constants. I got a positive 4 on each side. If every part's the same, that is infinite solution. Number 6 then. That one is no solution. Combine like terms. I got 4x plus 4 on the left side. I got 2x and a 2x. So that makes 4x plus 3. I have the same coefficients, but I have different constants. When I have the same coefficients with different constants, that's no solution. For our work today, tomorrow, and on, when you get ones that are one solution like that, we'll need to keep solving to get an answer though, okay? Just want to show you on these. Number 7 there, and I got 8 equals 8. If you are working on a number equals the same, that is going to be infinite solutions. So if you get a number equal to the same number, that's infinite. Are negative 12 and positive 12 the same thing? No. So if you get a number equal to a different number,